It's an honor to have you with us today as we announce an exciting partnership between Cathay and Kai Tak Sports Park. My name is Annie from Cathay, and I'm thrilled to be your MC for this event. Home to the old Kai Tak Airport, Kai Tak carries special significance not only for Cathay, but also those of us who grew up in Hong Kong. And this partnership is a continuation of our shared commitment to supporting the development of sports, arts, and culture in Hong Kong, our home city. Today, Cathay is delighted to be named the exclusive founding travel partner of Kai Tak Sports Park. As a leading premium travel lifestyle brand, we are beyond excited to bring world-class mega events and experiences to Kai Tak Sports Park in the near future. To kick off today's event, may we now invite Cathay's Chief Customer and Commercial Officer, Ms. Lavinia Lau, to share a few words with us. 而家我哋有請國泰顧客及商務總裁劉凱詩女士為啟德體育園聯乘國泰合作啟動禮致辭。Lavinia, please.
John Darren, if you don't mind, I'll just deliver my speech in Cantonese first, and then I'll summarize in English. 各位傳媒朋友、各位嘉賓，大家好，好多謝今日喺呢個大風嘅晚上嚟到呢度出席今日呢一個咁有意義嘅活動啦。咁國泰以港為家啦，咁其實我哋嘅故事就係由啟德開始嘅。咁由1946年開始，其實國泰航空喺跟住落嚟嘅50幾年裏邊，喺啟德升降過無數嘅航班，亦都接載咗好多好多嘅客人往返香港。所以其實啟德唔單止係國泰，亦都係香港嘅集體回憶咯。咁今日再次嚟到呢度。除咗係重返舊地之外，希望亦都係更上一層樓啦。咁我哋今日成為咗啟德體育園嘅獨家始創旅遊合作伙伴，其實正正係見證咗我哋由一間小小嘅航空公司一路發展到今日成為一個知名嘅國際專上旅遊品牌嘅一個歷程。咁今年國泰集團其實我哋嘅航點數目將會突破100個啦。咁我哋作為香港最大嘅航空集團啦，咁我哋會繼續盡好我哋嘅本分，將香港連接到世界各地，咁繼續打造香港成為一個全球領先嘅國際航空樞紐啦。咁亦都會將更多嘅旅客透過各式各樣嘅盛事同其他活動帶到嚟香港，推動香港嘅經濟。咁但係其實除咗經濟方面嘅發展，作為香港其中一間大型嘅企業啦，咁我哋亦都一路係心繫香港啦，希望可以多啲貢獻翻去社會嗰度。咁而其中喺各個社會唔同嘅範疇裏邊，我哋一路都係對青年啦、文化藝術同埋體育嘅發展係最為關心。咁相信傳媒朋友其實喺過去1年都有參與過我哋一啲唔同類型嘅活動啦。咁今次同啟德體育園嘅合作正好係即更加見證咗我哋喺呢一方面嘅決心啦。咁我哋希望透過體育園將會係未來舉辦嘅好多唔同嘅盛事啦、文化體育嘅活動啦，咁將會為香港同埋香港人帶嚟更多嘅活力同埋啟發。咁好快係香港其中一個最大嘅體育盛事欖球七人賽啦，咁下個月底就將會移師體育園作為第一次喺呢度嘅舉辦啦。咁作為其中一個主要嘅贊助商啦，咁我哋都其實由幾個月之前開始已經好努力喺世界各地我哋唔同嘅航點嗰度一路推動緊呢一個體育嘅盛事。咁我哋相信喺未來嘅幾個禮拜，我哋將會帶好多遊客嚟到香港，喺呢一個咁設備一流嘅設施裏邊，好好咁享受呢個賽事，咁同香港我哋嘅現場觀眾一齊體驗香港嘅獨有嘅魅力。咁希望到時都可以見到大家。咁如果大家唔介意，跟住我會好快咁用英文總結翻我頭先講嘅嘢啦。John Darren and all our media guests, thank you so much for joining us today at this very memorable event for Cathay. Cathay to Cathay Pacific. Kai Tak is really our home. Since 1946, in the subsequent 50+ years, we had taken off and landed a lot of flights and carried many passengers to and from Hong Kong. So Kai Tak not just brings back fond memories to Cathay, but also to a lot of Hong Kong people as well. So as Hong Kong's biggest airline group, so we are very committed to continue to connect Hong Kong to the rest of the world. And through our partnership with Kai Tak to become the exclusive founding travel partner, we intend to bring a lot more passengers to Hong Kong to experience all the mega events and wonderful things happening in here. We also care a lot about our community, and in particular, we want to contribute towards youth arts and culture and sports development in Hong Kong. So again, through our partnership with KaiTak, we truly believe that all the events that they organize will continue to bring a lot of vitality and inspiration to Hong Kong and the people here. So very soon, the Hong Kong Rugby Sevens will take place in here, end of next month. So we have started work already with all our outport officers. So we expect to carry many, many interested fans from across the world to watch this mega event in Hong Kong. And we hope that they will enjoy the show in this wonderful world-class facility, together with all our spectators from Hong Kong. So hope we can see you there as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Lavinia. Next, we would like to invite KaiTak Sports Park's Chief Executive Officer, Mr. John Sharkey, to address the audience. 跟住落嚟，我哋有請啟德體育園行政總裁莊澤基先生為今日嘅合作啟動禮致辭。Mr. Sharkey, please.
Lavinia, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure and welcome you to KaiTak this evening for a special announcement on a very warm and balmy evening, so thank you. KaiTak Sports Park, Cathay and aviation have a connection which goes back a very long time. The site in which we stand first opened as an airport 100 years ago this year and operated right up until 1998. The Hong Kong government then looked at various land uses with a multi-purpose stadium complex being promoted before finally being passed for funding in June 2017. KaiTak Sports Park Limited Consortium responded to the government's procurement plan by pre-qualifying before then being awarded the contract following competitive tender in late 2018. We signed the design, build, operate contract in January 2019 and broke ground in late spring of that year. We then, however, had the COVID years when a significant amount of our precast concrete and structural steel couldn't get across the border from the mainland, and we ended up bringing it all in by barge through Victoria Harbour. So 4.5 years later, we now get to the opening week after a number of test events, stress tests and soft opening events, all building up to the grand opening ceremony which will take place this coming Saturday night. Now to our partner Cathay Pacific, which called KaiTak home from its beginning in September 1946 all the way through to becoming Hong Kong's flag carrier and principal cargo carrier. KaiTak was the place where Cathay took Hong Kong people to see the world and also where the world came to visit Hong Kong. This lasted right up until 5th of July 1998 when Cathay Pacific operated the very last flight out of KaiTak Airport to London Heathrow. So tonight we are delighted that KaiTak and Cathay are once again reuniting back together. Our 28-hectare precinct is all around you, from our 5,000 capacity youth sports ground to my left, to the 10,000 capacity KaiTak Arena to my right, to the 50,000 capacity main stadium behind me. The three principal venues are complemented by our three KaiTak malls, the fantastic building we are in tonight, the 40-lane bowling alley on the roof of Mall 1, and the Tyning Cove behind me down on Victoria Harbour at the end of Sports Avenue. Down there you will also find our tribute to the old airport with the original runways and terminal space reproduced on a 1:50 scale, the original radar building on a 1:1 scale, and the colour pattern paying a tribute to Checkerboard Hill. Inside the main stadium we also have our Champion Bar, one of the biggest bars in Asia, themed on the design of the original airport arrival departure boards. Now with our partnership with Cathay, we will be able to use the West Bridge once again to tell the story and the history of the airport with a tribute to take-off and landing as you head up the West Bridge and once again see and hear flights taking off. More exciting details to follow in that area. So, Lavinia, we really look forward to a long and lasting partnership with you and your team as our exclusive travel partner in the years ahead. I wouldn't mind if you would come up and join us just to present a small token of our appreciation in relation to the years and partnership we have ahead. So where Cathay once came, take off from the world, we bring it back with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sharkey. Thank you, Lavinia. Mr. Sharkey 頭先提到舊啟德機場曾經係香港連接世界嘅重要橋梁，亦都同國泰有住深厚嘅歷史淵源。因此，啟德體育園非常榮幸可以歡迎國泰重返啟德，成為啟德體育園嘅獨家創始旅遊合作伙伴。相信國泰都會繼續作為聯繫香港同世界嘅重要角色，將全球嘅旅客帶到香港，等佢哋可以親身體驗啟德體育園。欣賞一場又一場世界級嘅精彩盛事。Now we are proud to unveil a partnership video that illustrates the exciting journey that Cathay and Kaida Sports Park are embarking on. For many generations, the journey from Hong Kong to the world and the world to Hong Kong began at Kai Tak. And this move beyond spirit inspired us to use a runway as our video content's visual symbol, representing how we continue to strive for new heights. Whether it was in the past at Kai Tak or nowadays through our services and at the new Kaida Sports Park, we are here to elevate ourselves as well as the support for culture, youth and sports of tomorrow, and get ready to be transported through decades of history in Kai Tak, reliving the precious collective memories we all share. Now let's enjoy the video together. What an amazing video. I think it surely captures the essence of our partnership. And now let's dig deeper into the spirit of our collaboration with a chit-chat session. I'm delighted to introduce my co-panelist, Mr. Gary Fong, Senior Manager, Commercial Sales and Corporate Partnerships of Kaida Sports Park. Gary, welcome to the stage.
Thank you, Annie, for your warm welcoming. I really have to say that I really loved that video, and it brought back so many memories that we had working along with the Cathay team in the past months.
Yeah, sounds like you have a lot to share, Gary. Let's catch up over coffee sometime. But first, I'm very curious, how did the Cathay branded West Bridge concept come about, and why is it such a key element of this partnership?
So let me introduce a little bit of background of the West Bridge. So West Bridge is actually one of the main arrival points of the park, connecting the Song Wong Toi MTR station and the Kai Tak Stadium. During the event days, it is estimated to handle more than 50% of the foot traffic. If you look at the design, ladies and gentlemen, on your right, the design of the West Bridge was designed to echo the runway of the old Kai Tak Airport. Both Cathay and Kai Tak Sports Park teams share the same vision in creating something new and iconic for Hong Kong, something that will resonate with both locals and the travelers. So I think everyone here agrees with me that the sound of the aircraft's engines is the shared memory of the Kai Tak Airport. Thank you to Cathay and the project team, especially Hip Heng. We are able to bring this project to life. So we are proud to share with everyone that Kaitak Sports Park and Cafe will work in joint hands together to bring the historical journey walkthrough and an immersive LED experience that takes visitors back to the golden days of the Kaitak Airport. So you can imagine walking along the West Bridge, surrounded by the sound of the aircraft engine, how amazing the arrival experience it could be.
Wow, that sounds truly amazing, and I had no idea there was such a meaningful story behind it, and I can't wait to see it come to life.
So what about you, Annie? So how do you see this partnership with Kaitak Sports Park?
Cafe is a brand that I grew up with both professionally and personally. I'm certainly very proud to see this partnership with Kaitak Sports Park coming to life and very thrilled to be a part of this initiative tonight. A little bit more about myself. I'm actually a former Hong Kong rowing athlete and also the captain of the CUHK rowing team. So for that part of my life, a very big part was actually traveling around the world to compete overseas and definitely taking Cathay's flight. And now that I'm growing professionally with Cathay and seeing a brand that I have deep roots with, celebrating my big passion definitely touches my heart so much. So like many of the people here, I'm very excited to see what this partnership with Kaitak Sports Park will bring to Hong Kong.
I'm also happy to see you doing well in Cafe. We're back in the days where we're both in the Chinese U. And now you're here and we're both in the same stage. So I think John Shaki just now have mentioned that this year marks the 100th anniversary of Kaitak Airport. Everything we see today is a result of the generations of hard work and dedications. So with Cafe's return, I'm confident that both Kaitak Sports Park and Cafe will continue working closely together to drive the growth of Hong Kong's culture, sports, tourism industries for the next century and beyond. And now, we are thrilled to invite some of our special guests to join us on the stage.
Yes, now please join me in welcoming members of the Hong Kong-China rugby team, along with the students and participants of the Polo and Cook Tackling Live Rugby program.
Let's give them a warm round of applause as they come up to share their journey with us.
今日我哋好高興可以邀請到中國香港欖球代表隊嘅成員同埋保良局 Tackling Live 欖球培訓計劃嘅代表同我哋分享。Salim，你由2010年開始咧喺香港大球場參加咗14年嘅國際7人欖球賽。今日隨住啟德體育園嘅落成，七欖亦都會隨之而思啟德嘅主場館。我想問下你對於港隊嚟緊可以喺新場館進行訓練同埋比賽有啲咩感受呢？
哇！其實我自己真係好期待去想入呢個啟德體育園嗰個比賽嘅。自己雖然冇乜機會，可能而家真係退役㗎，但係我真係真係好 honest， 我都未入過去去嗰個場地啊，去掂下草啊定係點，但係我都有入過去參觀。但係咧，我覺得呢個場館係真係世界級。裏面嘅設施啦，無論裏面係嗰個草嘅級數啦，同埋嗰個容納到5萬人咁多嘅觀眾，之後仲有20間嘅一個更衣室，我覺得我自己聽落我都好想喺入邊打比賽同埋去感受。咁所以而家我覺得可以吸引到呢個場館，絕對係可以吸引到唔同嘅國際性嘅隊伍去嚟呢個場館去比賽同埋去 enjoy 喺呢個場館度去 perform。咁咧我自己都好期待可以去親身去感受下嗰個氣氛。咁所以我覺得呢個感覺係好期待咯，真係好值得世界呢個真係世界級嘅一個場館嚟，我覺得。
唔該晒你嘅分享啦。咁我相信咧，中國香港隊咧一直喺度等待緊你嘅回歸。咁所以我相信你一定仲有機會可以代表到香港出去比賽嘅。So Christy, we know that you're actively involved in local rugby development. So can you share your experience as a coach and how do you think the new Kaitak Stadium can contribute to the local community?
So I have been involved with a charity called Operation Breakthrough for quite some time now. So it's a charity we use sports and rugby is one of them for disadvantaged kids. Okay, I can't tell you how important it is for local development to stand there as a coach that they can see me, it looks like them, I talk like them, we have the same upbringing and background, so they can see me and think about sports can also be their future. As something that they can achieve is really, really important. For the stadium, I would like to see more sports and maybe entertainment events for the wider community. So I think for this generation, we actually see the development and the birth of this stadium. So now we have the opportunity to able to make memories together. Will certainly build a sense of belonging.
Thank you so much, Christy. 今日我哋亦都有兩位來自保良局嘅小朋友同我哋一齊傾下偈。你好啊，何橋同埋希林。我想請問下咧，你哋係一開始點樣接觸欖球呢一項運動，同埋你會點樣形容欖球呢一項運動咧？
我哋係由保良我哋係由國泰同埋保良局贊助嘅欖球培訓計劃開始打欖球嘅，我覺得非常有趣。
我覺得欖球運動好刺激，欖球每場比賽嘅節奏都好快，我哋要有團體合作嘅精神，咁樣先可以贏到比賽。
咁你哋有冇啲咩未來嘅目標可以同我哋分享下？
我希望未來可以代表香港喺啟德主場館去參加比賽。我希望可以搭國泰出國參加欖球巡迴賽。
多謝你哋嘅分享啊，何橋同埋希林。Hello, Sab. As the current captain of the Hong Kong China rugby team, what are your expectations of the Kai Tak Sports Park?
Yeah, I think everyone's so excited. Every year the 7 seems to get bigger and better, and it's testament to all the hard work that goes in behind the scenes that we're moving to such an amazing stadium and a real statement for the future of the tournament. I remember as a small child when I was walking around watching and doing the march around in the old stadium and just being in awe of the players and the team, and I think if I was at this stadium doing it, my head would probably fall off, but it just inspired me to want to go on and play for the Hong Kong team one day, and I think it's going to be amazing in Kai Tak for all the kids and everyone involved, so hopefully look forward to getting more kids coming through like these two and seeing them in Hong Kong shirts one day. And from a personal note, I'm so excited to play in there and also try out the second largest bar in Asia, I think it is, so I'll try and do a full, all aspects of the new stadium, make the most of it. Yeah, but we're so excited.
Thank you, Sab, and all the best to the coming Rugby 7 competitions. And thank you, Sab, and all our guests for sharing your force experience. We've had some fantastic discussions about the future of sports in the Kai Tak Sports Park. So let's give them another round of applause to our guests.
Thank you, Gary, for your sharing too. Kai Tak is where dreams take flight and history meets the future. We look forward to continually giving back to our communities and reaching new heights with Kai Tak Sports Park. Now, this is the moment we have been waiting for. It's time for our lighting ceremony to mark the beginning of this exciting chapter. And now, let's invite Lavinia and John to join us on the stage once again. Ladies and gentlemen, join us as we face the stadium and get ready for the countdown. We would like to invite Lavinia and John to push the aircraft throttle forward on the count of 3 to officiate our takeoff with Kai Tak. 我哋而家有請 Lavinia 同 John 喺倒數到1嘅時候，將飛行操縱桿向前推，帶領我哋同啟德一齊起飛。Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Congratulations! We can't wait to see what Cathay and Kai Tak Sports Park will achieve together next. Now may we invite Lavinia and John to the right on the stage. Let's keep our eyes on the facade of Kai Tak Sports Park for the light show. 而家我哋請大家一齊欣賞喺啟德體育園外牆上演嘅燈光匯演啦。2, 1. Hope you all enjoyed the live show as Cathay is taking off again with Kaitat. Thank you, Lavinia and John. Please remain on the stage. Now we would like to invite our distinguished guest to the stage for group photo. May we invite Mr. Edward Bao, General Manager Brand Insight and Marketing Communications of Cathay, 國泰洞察及市務傳訊總經理鍾橋軒先生 ，Mr. Darren Burden, Executive Director of Kaitat Sports Park, 啟德體育園營運總監執行總監貝迪宏先生 ，Mr. Andy Wong, General Manager Corporate Affairs of Cathay, 國泰企業事務總經理黃文傑先生 ，Mr. Kenneth Ma, Director, Design and Build of Kaitat Sports Park, 啟德體育園總監設計及建築馬德元先生 ，as well as our cabin crew representatives to join us for a group photo. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Say cheese. Next, may we also invite our guest speakers and representatives from Hong Kong China Rugby Team and Poland Co-Primary Rugby Team to join us on stage for another group photo. Say cheese. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, this marks the end of today's partnership launch ceremony. Thank you once again for joining us and we wish you a wonderful evening with our fellow guests.